I have been fiddling around for a couple of days trying to learn this song, Bring Me a Rose, by Ernie Sheldon. The easiest recording for you to find is by the Womenfolk, but the Womenfolk's tune doesn't fit these chords. And so that was extremely frustrating for me. I went on mudcatcafe.org. There they had a few threads about this song. Some talking about the Womenfolk, some talking about Ernie Sheldon. None of them mentioned that's a different tune, but one of them was contributed to by Ernie Sheldon's wife, but she was given lyrics, not tune information. But if you really want, you can get on mudcatcafe.org and search for Ernie Sheldon. You can. That's a way of contacting his wife if you really want to check up on me and the tune I'm going to give you right now. I found Ernie Sheldon was in the Limelighters, and the Limelighters recorded this song, but the Limelighters recording of this song is unfindable at time of recording on the internet. So that's it. Joe Wise also did it on Sweet Water, and there are a couple of Joe Wise I guess this is Joe Wise and Sweetwater. Anyway, vinyl albums that you could buy on Amazon, but they're currently unavailable, so I guess you can't buy them on Amazon. It's difficult. It's difficult to find, except for the Womenfolk's version, which is similar. It almost works, but not quite. So here's how to do it like this. Bring me a rose in the wintertime, when it's hard to find. Bring me a rose in the wintertime, I've got roses on my mind. Well, a rose is sweet most any time, and yet bring me a rose in the wintertime, it's so easy to forget. There's so many options there. I've been confusing myself, you know. It's so easy to forget. It's so easy to forget. Anyway, bring me a friend when I'm far from home, when they're hard to find. Bring me a friend when I'm far from home, 'cause I've got friendship on my mind all the time. Well, a friend is sweet most any time, and yet bring me a friend when I'm far from home. It's so easy to forget. Bring me a smile when I'm all alone, when they're hard to find. Bring me a smile when I'm all alone, 'cause I've got smiling on my mind. Well, a smile is sweet most any time, and yet bring me a smile when I'm far from home. It's so easy to forget. Bring me a kiss when my child is grown, when they're hard to find. Bring me a kiss when my child is grown, I've got kissing on my mind. Well, a kiss is sweet most any time, and yet bring me a kiss when my child is grown. It's so easy to forget. Bring me some love in my autumn years, when it's hard to find. Oh, bring me some loving in my autumn years, I've got loving on my mind. Well, love is sweet most any time, and yet bring me some love in my autumn years. It's so easy to forget. I'm not sure whether we're being euphemistic there or not. I guess it works both ways. Bring me some peace when there's talk of war, when peace is hard to find. Bring me some peace when there's talk of war, I've got peace on my mind. well, peace is sweet most any time, and yet bring me peace when there's talk of war. It's so easy to forget. So somebody on mudcatcafe.org on one of their threads, they're great for learning about lyrics. They're great for learning about the history of songs. They sometimes have MIDI files that you can listen to. The MIDI files, there was a MIDI file for this song, and it was different from the Womenfolk's tune. I don't know who made the MIDI file, and that's a little bit hard on mudcatcafe.org. They're not, you don't know, sort of, really, unless you're a regular on the forum and you get to know these people well. You know, it's hard to know who made this MIDI file and do they really know how this song goes. I'm sure they do, but they have a different tune that doesn't go with the Rise Up Singing chords either. So that at first was helping me and then just confused me more. But it's a journey of fun and confusion. And the one thing that you really want to do when you're playing it the Womenfolk's way is put in an A minor. If you're playing in C like I was, you really want to get that A minor in there. So, bring me a rose in the wintertime, when it's hard to find that A minor. Bring me a rose in the wintertime. I've got, and then that's a D minor. Roses on my mind, while a rose is sweet. C, A minor, most any time, and yet A minor. Bring me a rose in the wintertime, A minor. It's so easy to forget. F, G, C. So something like that. It's similar. It's similar, but it's not quite the same. You know what you should do, and I'll recommend it now because this is a great time for me to recommend it. Annie Patterson has recorded all of the songs in the Rise Up Singing Songbook using exactly the chords that are written in the Rise Up Singing Songbook. And it's a CD set of 12, I believe. I used to know this. I think it's 12 CDs. And they're reasonably priced, and you can buy them, and you go to quakersong.org, and you can buy Rise Up Singing, and you can buy those teaching CDs, and you can get that. Or you can just play it like this, and that'll work too. Have a good day.